Alright everyone, it is time for a brief cross-platform announcement. I will be, at long last, years and years later, restoring all of the trip reports and Entheogen information videos and some of my drug war, anti-drug war material that I uploaded many years ago, literally at the beginning of the last decade. Some of them, the videos I think were from 2009 actually. So 10-year-old content. Not the original uploads, though. I don't still have those, although some people did have them on archive somehow, and they actually fronted me the videos years ago. I'm not going to do that, though, because I think I speak more easily now than I did, back at the end of the 2000s or the beginning of the 2010s. I'm sort of more with it, and I'm not in a drug-induced haze, which helps. So what I'm going to be doing is uploading informational videos about my experiences with psychedelics, various kinds, my overdose, unfortunately, information about botanicals, certain fungi, habitats and ranges, form and function, the historical use of psychotropics. A little bit about a couple of books that I actually wrote because available still, Psychedelic Spirituality, a book that I wrote fairly early on, full length. I thought was pretty substantial. In fact, link in the description. I'll drop a link as a pinned comment too on YouTube. But this will not be on YouTube, this particular series, which is where I uploaded in the first place. And the reason is this. YouTube has become uniquely one of the most censored websites in mainline tech. It's unfortunate, but it's true. They have gone after content that was purely informational with regards to drug-related content. Not because a person was encouraging use or condoning use or trying to teach people how to synthesize meth or something, but simply because it opposed the drug war. And there have been channels that have been downed for this. So I'm not going to delve into it. If you want to get that information on psychotropics and similar topics from a purely educational perspective, number one that does not endorse the use or safety of any of these substances. Number two, it's about my personal experiences and history. History of medicine, history of spirituality, shamanism in many ways. If you're interested in that, there are links in the description of this video to the other sites where I will be uploading it. BitChute, I will be obviously putting it there. Brighteon, now that I'm at the next tier, I can upload whatever I want there. Library, and also Dailymotion. Now, I'm not sure about Dailymotion, but I'm pretty sure that the French are more liberal on the subject, which is hysterical. It's pretty funny that Dailymotion is based in an EU state, and yet it's got a better track record of allowing people to speak frankly, honestly, and educationally about mind-altering substances than YouTube, a site that was initially populated by a bunch of people who literally made videos of themselves smoking meth and crack. I find that very sad indeed. Now, is it actually against YouTube's TOS? No. No, these videos were on there before, and some of them got put in restricted mode, like 18 plus. You had to be logged in to watch them because they got flag rated because people didn't like me at the time, but they never got taken down. They were never condoning or encouraging any form of use. They never showed any substance or proclaimed, hey, drugs are cool, because that's not the point of the videos. That being said, I'm not willing to dick around. I'm not willing to play YouTube's games anymore. So there's increasingly, I think, over the coming years, going to be content that's not there. Ultimately, it'll be on sites that are either not based in the US, which again is extremely sad that you have to say that. Like BitChute's not based in the US fully. Or will be on sites that are strictly set up to cater to the free speech crowd, simply because the information needs to be out there. The informative material that I made, I think, helped to inform people. I could have saved lives by encouraging people to be more cautious with doses and avoiding certain substances because they were dumb, number one, and potentially dangerous, number two. Lives could have been literally saved. All this time that the material wasn't up there. It's like, YouTube was literally dicking around with people's health and safety. I think that that's unacceptable, but I'm not going to bother. I've got too much other content on YouTube to dick around with their stupid TOS. And the fact that they constantly harass users at this point. And a lot of it's automated. It's not even about the human decision. You didn't break the rule, but the algorithm decided you did, so your channel was down for 3 days while you appealed. Well, time is money. I kind of got a little bit of a career going out of this sort of thing. Hell, even if much of the income comes from books at this point, I still advertise the books on YouTube to thousands of people. You'd think that would be kind of substantial at some point. So yeah. These series which were very popular at the time. This was the first material I ever uploaded onto YouTube that actually sort of got attention. Some of those videos had many tens of thousands of views. Back in 2009, if a video had that many views, it was substantial. That was pretty good back in 2009, 2010, if you had even 5,000, 10,000 views on a video, especially when your subscriber count, as mine was considerably lower. The videos got traction. They obviously had an audience that wanted to watch such things. To the point where the view-wise, I think in some cases it was almost competitive with people like NeuroSoup. That almost became sort of the thing that I was most known for a while there before I quit doing it because of my overdose and YouTube's TOS changes. Wow. So it's not going to be on YouTube. It'll be everywhere else. So you can follow me at those sites. Again, link in the description of the video. There will be a pinned comment where you can actually get a copy of Psychedelic Spirituality. One of the videos will be about that book. I thought it was interesting. I had a great deal of fun writing it. Part of it's about my own experiences. Part of it's about more spiritual history. Some of these substances, opinions on the drug war. The role of the internet really in promulgating education and information about these substances. Again, though, disclaimer, I'm not saying that any of these substances are safe. Most of them are not legal. And I'm not condoning or encouraging their use. This series is going to be to inform people about my anecdotal trip report experiences, my usage of these substances, historical use, and attempting to reduce harm, attempting to help other people. If YouTube and all these sites have a problem with it, then so fucking be it. That's about all. Peace out.